could stabilize the markets, and would this be a good time to dip in, and if so, in which sector or stock?
Good morning, Ekta. Yes, probably I think it's very difficult. It's a very difficult day to talk positive about the markets. I think, but somehow we need to keep the faith and conviction going that we are going to be a better performing market going forward as soon as this flow, or rather outflows of FII abates. So I think there has to be some semblance of stability in the markets, and I'm not saying that FII will be gung-ho on the markets and come and buy tomorrow, but at least if the selling stops, and probably this time around we have got a good DII support or good retail inflows, HNI inflows into the market, which at least can support market, can't lead it forward, but at least if this supports the market, then probably I think lot has been talked about the macros of Indian markets and how we are better placed. I won't repeat that, but probably I feel that this is somewhere we might be somewhere close to the bottom, though it's a very difficult guess to take. But if somebody wants to invest in this market and has missed out on the bus earlier, then probably this is the right time to enter at least 15-20% and start deploying money in good sectors and good stocks.
Jagdish, one more problem for the market has been that till about 2 months back, while the Nifty was not giving you any returns, the mid-caps made a lot of money. The mid-cap index kept making new highs, the junior kept on making new highs. The last correction has been quite brutal for the mid-cap space and the Nifty junior as well. Today also, the mid-cap index is down a good 3%. Do you see some more damage in this particular space?
Well, clearly mid-caps is much more risk-reward, as we always say. So, yeah, I think if this trend continues, of course, it will be many of them, hand on heart. Clearly, the valuations are frothy, and I mean, there is scope to fall a lot. I mean, let's put it this way: and once in a while, if there's some news, as in the tragic case of Amtech, etc., then God help you.
Okay, Jagdish, point taken. Thanks a lot for your quick take. So that's the take from Jagdish Malkani. Let's get back to Devang then for some stock ideas. Even in this market, there are a lot of stock ideas. Devang, you have a call on Divan Housing. You believe after the correction, this is a good buy?
Yes, Anuj. Surely, again, the caveat or the disclaimer over here would be the stocks that we are today discussing are generally mid-caps, and this are prone to high risk. So probably DHFL qualifies as a high risk, high reward idea. But as you said rightfully, once the fall abates, probably it is the time to accumulate the stock. Over here, DHFL is again operating out of general 2-tier and 3-tier cities with a good niche advantage in the housing finance space, and it has diversified into a lot of other spaces as from home finance as well, getting into the insurance segment big time. Plus has also applied for a small bank license. Will get or not get is another matter. But again, one of the great NBFCs, low delinquencies, good repeat customers, and we feel that it is somewhere available to it's near its book value, and if the correction deepens, then probably below its book value as well. So this is one stock that we like for a longer term horizon.
Okay. Did you manage looking at the Cipla acquisition, Devang?
I think no, we don't cover the stock as of now, so I have not gone through that acquisition news.
Okay, fair enough. But we'll stay with the defensive space. You have a pick from there, Bajaj Corp, the maker of that almond oil.
Yes. Yeah, in fact, Ekta, we have been quite bullish on this stock since around 120, 130 levels for the stock, and currently also we feel that the substantial market share that this company is gaining in its light hair oil category, which is a premium hair oil, that in fact is a great booster dose for this company. Also, the Nomarks acquisition that the company did, it was singularly called a single product company, and now with another product in the kitty, where even the market share expansion is going on over there for its skincare segment. This company is slated to do very well. Again, good cash on the hand, zero debt company. We feel Bajaj Corp is again a very good defensive in such times, and which also could give you alpha over other stocks with a lesser bit of risk.
Okay, so that's on Bajaj Corp that you have a buy on. What about Gateway Distriparks? That's also in an interesting space, but we've seen a bit of a correction after the big rally that we had seen earlier.
I think yes, one thing is for sure that as and when the economy gets back on track and probably as soon as we see green shoots in the economic capex coming back, we will also see logistics space doing well, and that has generally done well. This company GDL again is one of the real undervalued stocks in this space, which with great exposure to in fact cold storages as well as CFDs, and I think this space is going to be remain buzzing in the coming days. Plus the EBITDA margins of the company expanded in the last couple of quarters, around 29% margins for the company, as well as revenues and profit also showed a good bit of growth. So we feel that this is one company and one space which one needs to keep in a portfolio, and again in this falling market there is a good opportunity to accumulate a stock like Gateway Distriparks.
Okay, fair enough, Devang. We leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in and talking to us. So that's the view coming in on the markets at this point in time. A couple of stock picks as well for the mid-cap index to watch out for that. That is currently now down 2.5%. Time for a break. But one sector which we've been talking about, which is facing the brunt of the market down